Hello, I'm here on Church Street on this glorious sunny Monday afternoon. Some predictable but alarming stories are now coming in from friends that I know. New arrivals have now are now employed where they work. New arrivals, but not the refugees, or they've came here on work visas from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, whatever status, we'll call them new arrivals. New arrivals have now moved into the workplace, let's say, and they're competing for every shift available. Local people, local Scousers now are finding themselves at odds in competing with these new arrivals, as I said, for every shift available. Now, even though those coming in on visas are only allowed to earn so much, they are still pushing for whatever shifts they can grab. And so this again is the inevitable consequence of too many people being allowed into our glorious city. Like I said before, when the supply can't meet the demand, then problems. But before it gets to a chronic stage, there will be job shortages, housing shortages, school place shortages, and so on and so on and so on. This is what happens, right? So as more and more new arrivals pour into our city, you're not only competing with them for shifts in the workplace, your kids are competing with them for school places, appointments at the doctors, dentist, and so on and so on. These were friends that have conveyed these stories to me only today, this morning, hence why I'm doing this video. And they're literally appalled as to what's happening. He said, it's just unbelievable. One lady had worked at this particular place for quite some time and now found herself being edged out and pushed out as new arrivals grabbed as many shifts as possible. But like I've said, this is what happens, right? You, Ian Bain, refugees, welcome.
What do you think about the narrative at the moment to people crossing the channel? How do you think that we should be tackling the small boats crisis?
I'm quite simple, refugees welcome.
You'll have to explain what you actually mean by that. Do you mean women and children coming across the channel in a dinghy? Well, I'd be all in favour of that. Or you on about the thousands of single young men that are crossing the channel in dinghies? Are you referring to them? Are you referring to the 500,000 plus new arrivals that are coming in by Heathrow and Gatwick? Are you referring to them? You'll have to make this clear. And also, how many refugees do you believe we should welcome? Unlimited amounts, continuous and unlimited amounts, because what happens is what I'm now, that's getting fed back to me in the workplace. They're now competing with new arrivals for shifts, for hours and whatever. And the same, like I said, will apply in schools, doctors, dentists, housing. As I've said, the list is endless. Also, what we're seeing now in our city is the cultural transformation. It's being changed into something completely different. The small black Chinese Hindu communities that settled here, they fitted into our Scouse cultural tapestry, let's say. And they're part of Liverpool, always have been, always will be. But what's happening now, the ones coming in are not fitting in, don't want to fit in, they don't want integration, right? They don't want assimilation, they want domination. Because the values, standards, beliefs, ways, cultures, and character and identity they're bringing with them, they're keeping hold of. They are not embracing our Scouse ways. They have no intentions of embracing our Scouse ways. I'll be standing in the next general election in the constituency of Wavertree. I'll be challenging Paula Barker. She has remained silent regarding the cultural disintegration of Kensington, because that's what's happening. She has remained silent, right, which is an insult to the people of that community. It's getting really busy now, folks. So the impact new arrivals in large numbers are having on our city is immense. In the workplace, in the classroom, doctors, dentists, cultural change that's happening. Once proud working class Scouse communities are now being changed into something completely different. We need to oppose this, we need to stop it. You do this by voting those out that are either turning a blind eye or aiding and abetting the cultural transformation of our glorious city, as well as taking from people that is rightfully theirs, a job, a place at school for their children, a place at the doctor's, dentist, A&E, wherever, right? This belongs to all people. Also, the inheritance belongs to our children and grandchildren, not the children and grandchildren of the new arrivals, right? We can't accommodate everyone in Bern. You'll have to elaborate what you mean. Paula Barker before the general election. You'll have to nail your colours to the mast where you stand regarding jobs for locals or jobs for new arrivals. Where do you all stand on this? Also, the unions seem very silent as to what's happening in the workplace, where local Scousers are now competing with new arrivals for shifts and whatever. This is wrong. This is our city. It belongs to us. And it's an inheritance we're now safeguarding, that we're passing down to our children and grandchildren. Nothing and no one has the right to take that away from them. I'll get back, enjoy the rest of this really, really busy, sunny, lovely Monday afternoon. Okay, thank you.